second of our special reports on the state of Russia. Jonah Hull visited Vladimir Putin's home city of St Petersburg.
One evening in January, Ali was making his way home from work. Near a busy street, he passed 8 young men crowded round a bench, drinking heavily.
They shouted at me, "You're not Russian. We want you dead." I ignored them. They chased me, grabbed me here, and punched and kicked me.
A construction worker from Tajikistan, Ali's injuries mean he can't work and has lost the income he used to support his wife and 4 children back home.
How many people have been beaten or killed already? Of course, it's very scary.
Racial attacks are common in St Petersburg, heartland of ultranationalist extremism aimed mainly at dark-skinned foreigners from Russia's impoverished former Soviet neighbours. Ali is in Russia legally, part of a complicated system of quotas and agreements with former Soviet states, but it's a distinction not recognised by extremists. There are an estimated 8 to 12 million illegal migrants in Russia. Most come from the Caucasus and Central Asia. To ultranationalists, they're known as Churki, or dark people. For violent groups like skinheads, they're easy prey.
When we beat them, we can beat them to death. It doesn't matter. The process matters, beating into them that they're not needed here.
The government now condemns xenophobia, but hate groups still freely hold rallies where skinheads and neo-Nazis stand alongside the increasingly civilian face of Russian extremism. Like 20-year-old Dmitry Kirillov, a hard-working student of economics and St Petersburg head of the far-right movement against illegal immigration. Russia is for Russian people, he says. The Russian people are dying out and being replaced by aliens. I want to live in my white world with the same white people I can relate to. That means Chorny, or black people, aren't welcome either. Russian universities have been popular among Asian and African students for decades, but the experience comes with a price.
Well, my first incident was in the public transport, the trolley bus. Then one Russian just came to us and said, "Guys, there are guys behind, they are planning something, they want to attack you." We tried to jump out of the trolley bus so that they couldn't get us, but there were many of them, so they threw bottles at us because they were drinking beer. I think it's just all about nationalistic ideas, that's all. They claim to be patriots, but it's not that.
President Putin calls the growth of militant nationalism a time bomb threatening Russia. Violent gangs are now being targeted by police, but the survival of ultranationalist groups and their often openly extremist views suggests the Kremlin may put unity among ethnic Russians first over the interests of a multi-ethnic state. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, St Petersburg.